What's up, everybody? I apologize, my face is bright red because I got my third microneedling session yesterday, so I'm just rocking some like really red face right now, and I just don't want to put foundation on it because it's gonna look like not great anyways because it's all dry. But that's not the point of this video. I wasn't sure if I wanted to make this video. I posted about this on Twitter. This is my line in the sand. Everybody has a point that they are willing to tolerate something and that they can just, you know, say whatever, it's fine, it doesn't bother me, and I found my line. I can't go past it. If you are unaware, there's a lot of drama with Kat Von D right now, and it has to do with her posting on Instagram about how she's not going to vaccinate her baby. Kat Von D posted a picture, I believe on Thursday, of her baby bump. And in the description of the picture, she went on and on about basically unsolicited baby advice, pregnancy advice, yada, yada, yada. And when I first looked at it, I was like, you know what? I 100% can relate to that because I remember how frustrating it was where every single person had, oh, well, here's how you induce labor. Here's how you should raise your kid. You should do this. You should do that. And it's really, really frustrating having other people tell you how to parent your own child. She talked about how she's going to have a home birth, have a water birth, no drugs, all of these things. That's awesome. Good for you, Kat. I think that's amazing that you're choosing your way, doing your thing. She even said she was going to have to raise her child to be vegan. If that's important to you, fantastic. I subscribe to the mentality of you do you. If someone wants to do something to their body, if someone wants to raise their kid a certain way, if someone wants to do anything, that's fantastic. You want to have plastic surgery so that your whole face, your whole body looks like a Ken doll? Kudos! That's awesome. You want to live your life in a cave in the middle of nowhere and just completely alienate yourself from society? Fantastic. I hope it works out for you. Now there's an asterisk on the you do you statement. The one thing I can't is when your decisions affect other people. When your decisions of what you want to do are affecting society or other people. That's when it's like, okay, we need to stop and think about this. Kat Von D posted originally in the comments of her Instagram post and then moved it actually into the description of her picture about how she has absolutely no plans to vaccinate her child, how she's done so much research and found that it is more problematic. And that's when I was like, what? This is the most dangerous. Listen, I have so many feelings about this. This is, if this could have been about, like, wanting to put her child on the moon, like, I don't care. It could have been anything else, and I would have been like, okay, that's weird. This is the one thing where I can't idly sit by. This is such a dangerous thing, not only to do, but to promote on a huge social platform like this. Vaccinations are important, and let me tell you why. First of all, it's science. As Neil deGrasse Tyson said, the great thing about science is whether you believe it or not, it's fact. It doesn't matter what you think about it, it is what it is. And that's what vaccines are. They are medically proven. It is science. They work. They make it so that these horrible diseases like measles, like mumps, like rubella, like all of these things do not have to be an issue. We as a society rely on a thing called herd immunity. That means that if the majority of people are vaccinated, those who cannot be, such as infants, such as elderly, such as people that can't get vaccines because their immune system is compromised or they have allergic reactions, there are people that can't get them. They physically can't get them. They rely on everyone else getting vaccines so that they don't get the disease. These diseases have been not a problem for decades because of vaccines. Vaccines. So many people see vaccinations as it being specifically for your child. People were commenting on her post and on my Twitter post about how vaccines, that they weren't vaccinated and they turned out fine and they're healthy. The thing with vaccinations is it's not just about you. It is not about you personally. It's about society as a whole. As a world. We get them so that we keep everybody safe. When you choose not to get them, you are, of course, putting your child at risk, but you're also putting at risk infants that are too young to get them, elderly that can't get them, There's just, it's a very touchy subject for me. It worries me about Kat posting about this publicly and posting it on an area where she has so many people who don't understand how vaccines work and who could take her word and go with it because they like her as a person. This is such a dangerous thing. The main thing for people for where they don't want to get vaccines for their children is they're worried that vaccines cause autism. First of all, no. Second of all, the fact that you are willing to give your child a deadly disease, willing to have them catch a deadly disease over them being autistic? That's a problem. Trigger warning, but look at these pictures of infants that have mumps, that have measles, that have polio. Decades passed before the vaccines were around that have to have an iron lung their entire life because they have polio. You don't see that anymore. You know why? Vaccines. I've seen so many people who have completely just ditched a brand over a lot of things, and I've never had the experience of something that's just made me go, you know what, I cannot support you. And I found it. This is my line in the sand. This is the point that cannot be ignored. I cannot support somebody who is going to not only go off of information that's not correct, but post it on a forum, on such a huge social platform that has so many people who don't understand and are not doing the research, going, oh, well, it's your child. Oh, you make your decisions for your child. Everything else I'm fine with, but this doesn't just affect your child. And I think it's important that people understand that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and step off of my soapbox here. This is something I just can't sit on. I can't not say it because it's just something that's I'm so passionate about, and it's something that's so important, and I want people to understand how important it is. If you are a parent, you're going to be a parent, please vaccinate your children. Please do your research, learn about it, learn why it's important, and I'll see you guys next time.